Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, I wanted to share with you a little trick you can do using Sphere Chalk add-on. Basically, let's say you have like an object, something like this, that's already combined into a single object, and then you kind of want to have separate color. You want to colorize this object separately. A quick one is actually to use vertex color. And here I have these objects. If I turn on the vertex color, you can see each one of them already have a different color, and they are kind of random. And I can choose the matte cap, something like that. And if I change the frame number, they are all randomized. And how is this possible? So basically, you can see the nodes. They're slightly complicated, but it's not really that complex. Basically, here we have 4 objects, right? That means we want to have 4 different random color for each one of the objects. So here, what I did actually to just grab these objects and then separate them inside it. So it's still we are separating them just to get the number of objects and also the vertices, the total vertices for each of the objects. That's for the vertex color, basically. So if you look at here, we have 4. That means total number of 4 objects. And here we have 42, 8, 5, 7, 6, 33. 8 must be the cube. But that's the total number of the vertices. And then here we have random number. That's here, this one is telling it, okay, we need 4 different color, and then randomize the seed using frame number. With those 4 different color, this is what we get. This is just 4 random value. This is for the color, for the hue, and then it goes inside list repeater, and it's repeating the number based on the vertices. So if we have like 8 vertices, it's gonna do 8 times, and then the next one maybe 200 vertices, so it's gonna do the next value 200 times. The next one is just for cleaning up. List delete level is for cleaning up, and then I just need to plug this into color in MK1. This node is gonna generate color for us. So you can see it's very simple. And if we have like more objects like that, and then with a maybe monkey head, and then just select them all and then combine, Control J, still name combine, and then update. You can see they all gonna have different color. Okay, what's interesting is with Suzanne here, Suzanne actually have Suzanne eyes is actually a separate, kind of like a separate plane in itself. So that's why we are getting different color for Suzanne eyes. So that's kind of cool in itself. So this is like a problem solved. Why do we need something like this? Because I have an example. For example, this there is this donut. Okay, there's this donut that I got from Sketchfab. It's from one of Blender artists. He put it online. So basically, we have these donuts, the base, and then this icing part, and then all this little thing. So for all this little thing, I combine everything, and for each one of them, I'm randomizing the color, and I'm using Sphere Chalk for that. So the same setup, except here that I have 5 color. I specify the color here, so I can control. I'm kind of balancing the color of these bits of the donuts, and then find the color that's kind of nice and balanced for all these little things. and then I'm randomizing it slightly. So this one is slightly little bit more complicated, but the idea is to colorize all this little thing, and then I can bake it as this texture atlas. If you want to see what's going on, if I select this guy and then under shader, if I'm using the sphere chalk color instead of the bake texture, you will see. And if I jump into sphere chalk once again, see this guy separated. I can still randomize the color until I'm happy with it, and then here I can still adjust the color. It's pretty powerful, so it's good for this this kind of thing. Alright, so the setup looks something like this, slightly modified from the other one, but it's basically the same. So here I have, instead of random number, so I think I could still use the random number, but yeah, that's random number. But instead of using random number, I'm using my own list, specified list. So we have 5 of these, and then I'm using list item. This is the magical node that does the job, and then this is gonna be generating 5 number, like between 0 and 4. It's gonna generate like a pattern, and then based on this random pattern of this number, I'm using the list item just to pick one of these randomly, and then it goes into list repeater, list delete level, goes into color. So yeah, the whole setup is pretty powerful. That's basically because we have this from all these objects. I'm just combining it into a single object, and then I'm assigning different vertex color for each one of the separate objects. So that's what this gonna be useful for. Yeah, hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.